I don't think anybody realizes yet the magnitude that additive manufacturing is going to have. In the next couple of months, we're going to see the introduction of a microfactory, which is going to cause numbers of industries to look up and say, how is this going to impact us? How is this going to change not just additive, but manufacturing?
This is Russ Waddell for IMTS TV here in Knoxville, Tennessee with Dr. Lonnie Love, Corporate Fellow at Oak Ridge National Lab. Lonnie, we're here at an additive manufacturing conference and we just heard you speak. Tell me a little about what you're doing with additive.
So we're really trying to push it from being a small niche market to something that's pervasive. When you look at additive, it's about a $3 to $4 billion a year. That's what we're targeting industry. But when you look at manufacturing itself, it's in the trillions of dollars. And so we're trying to work with the OEMs, work with companies to try to take it from small niche markets to really mainstream manufacturing.
You mentioned one of the major themes of your presentation was kind of bigger, faster, and cheaper for additive.
Right.
How does that enable kind of a broader impact of additive manufacturing?
Yeah, when you look at almost all 3D printers, they're usually small parts, about 1 cubic foot in volume, low speeds, about 1 cubic inch an hour, and fairly expensive feedstocks, and that really limits the number of industries that can utilize it. It's prototyping, aerospace, biomedical. But if you can start to break that barrier and you can start to make fairly large structures very fast, it opens up industries that have never even considered additive, such as the wind turbine industry, as the tooling industry, as construction, housing. It gets to be extremely exciting.
So you've actually gotten to print some parts for those type of industries?
Yeah, so we built a structure for Clayton Homes. We're getting ready to make molds for TPI. They're a wind turbine industry. Automotive is in all the time. So there's tons of opportunities as you start to, when we printed the Stratty at IMTS last year, we had the Navy came in and said, we started looking at this completely differently in terms of the size and the scale. So IMTS was kind of the trigger of making people's eyes open up and say, well, maybe we need to consider additive in a different way, rather than as small little prototypes as really end-use parts.
So from big parts to small parts, how does somebody get involved with Oak Ridge to get in on this action?
Right, so you can go online. If you Google innovations in manufacturing or manufacturing in Oak Ridge National Lab, we have a website. Just contact us. There's an email address. Contact us. We welcome everybody. It doesn't matter the size of the company, small, medium, large. Usually small companies are where there's a lot of innovation. Just contact us, set up a visit, come visit. Usually what we'll do is have about a half a day we'll set aside where we'll sit around a table, talk about what the company's trying to do, tour the facility so you can get a sense of what we're doing, and then have a strategy when you leave of how you can work with us.
Lonnie, thanks a lot for your time. Appreciate you talking to us.
It was great, thank you.
For IMTS TV, this is Russ Waddell in Knoxville, Tennessee.